My dear brothers and sisters, we are living in a world where everyone is searching for love, thirsting for love, and everyone wants to be loved. But there are so many people who speak about love, but what does the Catholic Church teach us or the Bible teaches about love? This is what the Church teaches. Love has two tendencies. There are two types of love. What is the real love means? Real love means always will the best for you. Always will or wish or will the best for you and growth for you and growth for the other person. That is called the true love. When, for example, if we are using the other person for our pleasures, mostly in the girlfriend-boyfriend culture, falling in love relationships, there is a tendency to use the other person's emotions and body for the pleasure of the one person. Therefore, it is not truly love. If your love relationship is true love or lustful love, how do we recognize it? If your lover wants to use your body and use your emotions for his or her satisfaction, and if your lover is only worried, only concerned about your body and his enjoyment or her enjoyment, is a clear sign it is not a pure love. That person doesn't will the best for you and your growth for you, but instead that person is only concerned about his or her pleasure. Therefore, this is lustful love. It is called lust, not love. The true love has a tendency. The true love will be always concerned about the other person, not myself. If I have true love for someone, I will be always protecting that person, concerned about that person, willing the growth of the person and willing the protection of the person, and therefore it is true love. If I have a true love, I will not use the other person on his or her body or his or her passions and emotions for my pleasure. And if we do something, it will be only done through the legal, legitimate methods. For example, if there is pure love between lovers, they will only touch the other person's body only after a marriage, after the sacrament of marriage, where you are 100% sure that this person belongs to you or you belong to this person. Before that, you will never ever touch that person's body with an unholy desire or even to satisfy your passions. We read like this, Catechism of the Catholic Church 1766. To love is
to
will the good of another.
To will the good of another.
To love is
to
will the good of another.
To will the good of another.
So the true love means will the good of the another person. Always the best you should think the best for another person. Suppose a boyfriend is encouraging the girlfriend to have some physical relationship before marriage. That means, and remember, before marriage, there is no guarantee that these people are going to get married. There is no surety that she or he are serious about their married life. But before that, he wants to use the body of that girl is a clear sign that boy doesn't love the girl, but the boy is only lusting the girl. He's having the lust because he's not willing the good of the girl. He's only thinking about his pleasure. Therefore, any relationship where the other person is used for the pleasure of another person is not love, it is lust. It is dangerous. It is not good for any human being to have such kinds of friendships and connections. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
All other affections, repeat after me, all other affections have their source in this first movement of the human heart
toward the good. toward the good.
Only the good can be loved.
Only the good can be loved.
Passions
Passions
are evil
are evil
if love is evil,
if love is evil,
and good
and good
if it is good.
if it is good.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, even our passions, our body passions, it's true that a girl will be attracted to a boy will be attracted to a girl. But at the same time, if that attraction has the true love, you will protect the other person's integrity, emotions, and holiness. Holiness of the mind and also the body. If the true love is missing, only lust is present, then this boy or girl will immediately enter into physical relationship and enter into all kinds of physical pleasures, because both are not searching for the good of the another. Both wants to satisfy their passion. That is why such kinds of actions are not true love, it is lust. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
And that is why this lust, after some time, it will disappear. In such situations, if a boy or girl who entertained lust all throughout their love relationship, the so-called love relationship, it was in fact a lust relationship, and after marriage, there is most certainly a possibility to lose the so-called lust and then end up in big problem. And after some time, this desire for the other person will disappear, because there was no true love. You always never thought of the good of the another person. You're only thinking about the good and pleasure of yourself. And after some time, that pleasure will disappear and that desire will disappear. And then there is no more connection. You don't feel like loving the other person. You don't feel like talking to the other person. And that is why many kinds of relationships are broken after marriage. Because before marriage, what they were showing was not true love, but it was true lust. Praise the Lord.